No, I was just dunking. It just came off. You know what I'm saying? Like the old school Shaq.
Just tearing stuff down. Can't take it nowhere.
I didn't even notice that.
Well, before you got here, we had a every time I rip one down, we had to go to another floor.
Wow.
Hello. Is that Sable? Say hi to Sable.
What's up, Sable?
Hi, good morning.
Oh, the volumes come from there. The pictures come from here. It's kind of threw me off a little bit.
Huh?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I said the volume's coming from the computer, but I see you on the phone, so you're.
Oh, got it.
How's your morning going?
Good. I'm ready to work out.
Ready to make it happen?
How's it there? How's the park? Looks nice outside.
Ready. Sign me up, coach.
Look, they outside. I see it right there.
You gonna just leave?
Is this on now? No.
You gotta swipe right.
Oh, I can see all kind of people in there.
Man, how's everybody doing?
Everybody ready to work out?
Can you hear it?
No. Ready to get it in?
We're working on the sound. Wait some here. Oh, can you wave at him real quick? I'll set this up. Hmm? Do what? Oh, he's waving it. Oh, I didn't see nobody. Huh. Where's that? I don't know how this works for speaker.
Not hearing you? Can we hear? Are we on
Yeah,
there, y'all?
we can hear you.
See Monk over here playing. Hold on.
We're trying to figure it out.
I gotta get this hotspot going. Personal hotspot.
No.
Let me see. Give me 1 second. Bear with us, y'all. Getting through the technicalities. Where is the hotspot? Let's see here.
This is my wife, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, Tamora. Nice to meet you.
So,
let's see.
She's
there we go.
Nope. As soon as I came over, I was like, heal me. I was so happy when you walked over.
She's like, somebody's gonna help me out.
I was like, oh,
we're gonna get y'all on the big screen.
2.0.
You
no.
D
the girl left.
K-U. Does it say K-U-M-X? Where? Right here. It says password.
K-U-M-X, it looks like, yeah. It's either that or K-U-R-N-X. I need my, can you see?
K-U-R-N-X. K-U-R-N-X.
It's supposed to come out the TV. It says Samsung. That's the size. I don't know what the word is for it.
So I want you to read it off to me. You got the
What's that LASIK?
Yep. What is it? What is that?
Start from the beginning.
Yep.
A 195 UR D is in David. 8 K U R N X.
Connected. Yeah. Y'all still there? Hello, hello, hello. Yep. Give me 1 second, team. We got the Wi-Fi connection to the laptop about to be going. Get everybody. Perfect. Boom. Now we in. Join. Open. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. Yep. Yep. So you gonna take it off? There we go. Come on. What's up, everybody? So I wanted to introduce my very special guest today. I told you I was gonna have a special treat for y'all. Special. Don't mind him. He just took off his helmet. He got off the yellow bus when he pulled up. No worries. It's all good. We still love him. We don't judge here. It's a judge-free zone. Ain't that right, Candace? We don't judge nobody. Fitness. Judge-free zone. All right. So today we're going to go through our 30 to 35-minute workout. It's going to be a full body. He has some special exercises he was telling me about. It's going to change your life. That's going to be fun, challenging, and we're going to have it for all different levels. So go at your own pace. Make sure you're pacing yourself and enjoy the workout. Really identify what muscles we're telling you to use during the workout. After the workout, we're going to do a Q&A, y'all. So 30 minutes, we're going to be breaking some things down, giving you some jewels that you can take with you moving forward. So he's going to be doing the warm-up. I'm going to hit you with the warm-up. You ready for the warm-up, y'all? All right, I need everybody to turn there we go. We got thumbs up. Turn on your cameras so we can coach. I see Galaxy Note out there. I see Rakia. I see Mel. Go ahead and turn on those cameras so we can, there we go. We're gonna make sure we mute the devices. Everybody's muted so it's no background noise, y'all. We appreciate y'all all tuning in today. Those that couldn't make it out in person, we got y'all on the Zoom. All right, so I'm gonna get the music started. Everything's gonna be based on a timer. So we're gonna use a 30-second timer to time the workouts. And like I said, if we need to do any modifications, go ahead and stand up, Monk, so I can make sure the camera can see you during the warm up. Boom, there you go. All right, ladies, y'all can set up in the background. Yeah, it's a big man. I just want to make sure. All right. So I'm about to get the music started for y'all. Monkey, got to make sure. Go ahead and talk from back there so we can make sure they can hear you. I can get closer too. I can get closer right here for the warm up. Can everybody hear me? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear Monk. Can you hear me? If Monk sounds nice and clear. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get this clock out. Everybody get ready, get in position. All right. All right, we about to be going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
This warm up is not going to be timed. So just follow me. We're going to start out with the peck deck. Do where you want. Do where you want. Mash up anything you want. Do where you want. Everybody, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave. I have the right to drink a rum. If I want to drink a rum, I have the right to jump around. If I fit to jump around, if I fit to shake the fence, I can more than shake the fence. If you look at evidence, I will show you evidence. The bar bus, barricade, rock down. We don't have no behavior, we don't care at all. Now we're gonna walk it out on your head. You don't know what I mean. You want that one up, all the way down. Now you can put your bean at the bottom. Walk it out. Do what you want. Do what you want. Mash up anything you want. Do what you want. Everybody, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave. I have the right to carry on. If I feel to carry on, have the right to wake up something. And if I last all, if you jump up on the stage, I will jump up on the stage. If you're looking for madness, well, I will show you madness. Look, people have us, barricade, rock down. We don't have no behavior, we don't care at all. And we jamming, we jamming, jamming, we jamming, we jamming. You don't know what I mean. Now we do it all again. The world that's burn up. Do what you want. Do what you want. Mash up anything you want. Do what you want. Everybody, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave, jump up, jump up, jump up, wave. Boom, boom shot. Yo, yo. Scott. Come on. Run up. Walk it out. Run up. The whole that's run up. Run up. Run up. Flames. Go in the push up in there if you can. Yo, friends. See me again. See me again. Hey. I want you to get it, but I don't get it left. Don't sleep in tomorrow night, I don't get it left. So what more? I don't get it left. You don't got diagnosed with some kind of sickness. Just see me again. See me again. See me again. Now really bad. You see me again. See me again. See me again. Now really bad. Chat choking up pussy. Chat getting on nosy. Chat turn up and top this speaker getting on like it's Susie. Chat jump down and chop the MC ball up boy body. Hey, hands up in the air, the boy take a shot at it. You ready now?
All right. So that was the warm up, y'all. Getting the bodies nice and warm. All right, so we're gonna take you through a circuit, y'all. Those that have worked with me before, we're gonna do a 3-part circuit. It's gonna be 30-second upper body movement, 30-second lower body movement, then 30 seconds of cardio, okay? We're gonna go through it 3 rounds, all right? So, first movement, we're gonna be down on the ground. We're gonna start with our push-ups. We're gonna start doing our push-ups. I'm gonna show you a modified version if you need to do it. So, make sure y'all can see me. All right? So, if you need a modified version of the push-up, get in push-up position right on your knees, coming straight down, coming straight up.
Just make sure your body is in alignment. You don't want your butt up in the air.
There you go. For everybody else, back's nice and straight. Keeping those elbows tucked in. Coming nice and down. We're going to go 30 seconds on the clock, okay? And Monk's going to take you to the next exercise. We're going to be going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's get it on.
Can get in on like this Susie. Chop down me, chop me, MC but not boy body. Hands up in the air, the boy take a shot at the belly. Beat it round was a game. I should to get like time. Beat it hard, carnival. I can say you matter, Jamaga.
Let's get it. Let's go, Chief. Here we go. Great job. Great job, Candace. Great job, Michael. Great job, Sable. Great job, Lex. Let's get it, y'all. That's time.
Let's exercise with your squat line. Make sure you're back to support. Toes slightly turned down. Squat. Forward. Squat. We're alternating.
All right. Let's do this one for 60 because we got 2 legs.
Okay. 60 seconds. Make sure your knee is not out over your foot.
Okay. So first 30 seconds, we're going to do it with y'all, and then next 30 seconds, we're going to come over and help coach y'all. Going in 3, 2,
Anyway, anyhow, oh, y'all getting low, cause I had 10 drinks in a row. Head bad and a proud, real mass in a crowd, vibes high like a crowd, and the whole place getting low. Corruption! Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor, don't put me in no jail now. Do me a favor, don't tell me about behavior. Do me a favor. Yo, last time that I checked, we just smash up.
see how everybody's looking. Keep on going.
Whole party get
Yes.
Yeah.
See ya.
Let's get it.
last time that I checked.
Easy.
Now we can't see you, so we can't coach you. Turn on your camera. There we go. Let's get it, Lex. Y'all got it. Step. We got 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds.
Keep working.
Great job, ladies. Great job, Sable.
You got the band too? That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Let's get it. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next exercise. Coming down, we got our mountain climbers. 30 seconds. So,
Get the knees up to the chest.
it's modified. If you need a modified version, lean on the edge of a couch, use a countertop, but keep those knees coming up to the chest. You want to keep your core engaged the entire time. We're going 30 seconds. Make sure it's like a sprint, okay? 3, 2, 1, and go. Get those knees coming up. There we go. Running it out. Everything you got. This is round 1. What 3 rounds, John? All the way through. 15 seconds. There you go. We got 10 seconds on the clock. All the way through. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30-second water break. That was round 1. We're gonna repeat. Get a sip of water. We got 2 more rounds. We're gonna start from the top with our push-ups. 30 seconds. We got our squat and lunges. 60 seconds. Then we got our mountain climbers. 30 seconds. We're hitting the entire body. All right. Got 5 seconds to get in position. Round 2. We're going 3, 2, 1, and go. Back on it.
You wanna leave me
Sculpt your body from the comfort
You wanna
of your
leave me so
home.
tied down now. You know my one and only. Try
All
not
the
to
way
let your heart
through.
get in the way. And I
Using
just
your
like
own body
night
weight.
and day.
We got
Often I
15
wanna
seconds. I'm gonna check
stay.
on everybody, how
Even
everybody's
I
looking.
wanna stay. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm too strong.
Come on, you got it.
And make sure you go at your own pace. Just try to get that full range of motion.
Exactly. Go all the way down, all the way up. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Everybody back up to your feet. Remember, we're squatting and lunging. We're lunging. Alternate. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe I should be a lady, cause I feel like I'm
Go at your own pace.
Move yourself,
Warm
with
is the
your
most
hips and
important.
toes. Oh no 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 no, oh no 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 no. I don't wanna play a tic-tac-toe. Oh no 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 no, oh no no no. Find me.
Breathing. Everybody
You the
breathing
best,
out
you the
there.
best, you the best, can't control me. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I sweet and loco. Play with my mind and I go loco.
do it. Let's do it.
Just take it easy.
They got this perfect. Yeah, they got good form.
Yeah, everybody got good form.
Everybody got good form.
Come on.
You got a couple people using bands.
Shout them out real quick.
It's
They're
beautiful.
doing a good job.
It's beautiful. You know I ain't got my glasses.
10 seconds.
It's hard to see the names.
There you go. All the way through.
Looking good though. Everybody's looking good.
Don't tell me what to do.
And one.
I'm sweet, I'm crazy.
Great job. Going in the mountain climber.
You the best, you the best, you the best.
Take a deep breath.
The end of round 2.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know. I see and loco. Play with my mind and I go loco. Take time, just take it easy. You know, sweet and loco.
Bring your knees up to the chest.
Yeah.
Make sure you pull your abs into your spine. You want to try to pull your abs into your spine.
You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. That's round 2. We got one more round. How everybody feeling? Can I get the thumbs up, y'all? We feeling good this morning? Yeah, great job, Lex. Yeah, okay. We got one more round of this circuit, and we're going to do the next circuit. So catch your breath, 10 seconds. We're starting from the top. We got our push-ups. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Get it.
Round 3. Give me whatever you got. Get as many reps in as you can. Full range of motion. Nice and controlled. There you go. All right, 10 seconds. Let me see how everybody's looking. There we go. Keep on pushing. Y'all got it all the way through. Going 3, 2, 1, and that's time. Let's face them this time. I want to look at them. All right. So,
ready for them squat lunges?
What leg we gonna start with, Mark? We're gonna lunge with our right leg.
Yeah, let's squat. We'll start with the right leg.
All right. So everybody,
we're gonna squat first and start with the right leg.
Yep. So we're gonna squat first. We're gonna lunge with our right leg first. We got 60 seconds on the clock. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Squat there. Stepping. Coming back. Boom. Here we go. Come on. Keep those bodies moving.
Make sure the squats and the lunges are nice and deep.
There you go. You want to stretch that muscle. Get full range of motion. Make sure that knee is not going over that toe when you're squatting.
And when you're lunging.
Keeping those feet flat on the ground. Really sitting into those glutes. 30 seconds. There we go. Great job. Let me check over here how our ladies looking over here. Ooh, they looking great. Come on. Big lunge. Come down. A little bit lower. Lower. All the way down. There you go. We got 5 seconds, y'all. We had to check on everybody here, too. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right, get you a water break. We're going to give them a 30-second water break or a 60? Give it 60. 60-second water break. All right. Stay on your feet. Active rest. Just walking in place.
What about the mountain climbers? Mountain climbers.
Oh, we forgot the mountain climbers. We forgot the mountain climbers. Look, Cat. Look at Coach Mark. He's supposed to be doing the mountain climbers.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, we're going 3, 2,
whoever
1,
that was,
go.
good looking out.
There we go. See?
Can't
Coach
take you nowhere, man.
Monk's distracting me, telling me jokes and stuff on the side job.
Accountability and responsibility for your own actions.
There we go.
We'll talk about that later, Ken.
15 seconds. All the way through. That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
Ken, drop your butt down a little. There you go.
Yeah, sprint it out. We got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we got a 60-second break. Great job. What we're doing when we come back, we got 3 more exercises, 3 rounds. We're going to do a walking plank. I'm going to demonstrate right now while you guys and gals are catching your breath. What we're going to do is we're gonna get in a plank push-up position. We're gonna take 2 steps to the right. We're gonna shoulder tap. Then we're gonna come back across our body, 2 steps. Tap, tap. You can even throw a push-up in there if you wanted to, okay? So we're gonna go for 30 seconds. And then Monk has his world famous hydrants, fire hydrants he want to do with y'all today.
Yeah, they're gonna change your life. You can thank me now or you can thank me later, but they're gonna change your life.
He said these fire hydrants he's about to show y'all is gonna change your life. All right, let's get in position. That's at the end of our minute break. So, if you need a modified version of this plank, you can get on your knees and just walk to the side twice, tap, tap, walk to the side twice, tap, tap, okay? Just stay on your knees. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Push up plank, walking 1, 2, tap, tap, 1, 2, tap, tap. There we go. 1, 2, tap, tap. Great job, everybody. We got 15 seconds. Get those taps in. 10 seconds on the clock. All the way through. Hold yourself up. Keep that core nice and tight. We're going 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. All right. Monk, it's on you.
Okay, this next exercise, we're gonna start down on hands and knees. It's a 2-part exercise. And it's very important to have your legs in the right position when you do this.
Come on, come in, hop in with us.
So we're gonna start down on hands and knees. The first part of the exercise, you're gonna bring your knees straight out to the side. Just like this.
All right.
Okay, that's gonna be the first part. You wanna bring your knees straight to the side. You wanna squeeze that hip. You bring it up. The second part of the exercise. When I say switch, you're gonna drop the opposite elbow. You're gonna bring this knee up here, align with your hip, the toes gonna be pointed, and you're gonna kick straight out like this, holding your leg up this high. Don't let it fall down. Keep it up here. Got it?
So how long are we doing both parts?
30 seconds each side. 30 seconds each part. So it's gonna be 30 seconds the first part, 30 seconds the second part. Okay. Then we come back on our hands and we're gonna do the opposite leg.
Okay, so a minute on each side. All right. All right. Looks like we starting off with right leg, 1 and 3, 2, 1, and go.
Bring that knee up as high as you can.
You could do what you want, you don't care what they say. Yeah.
About to be at 15 seconds. Let's check on everybody. They got it. All right, this is gonna be the first half. We're gonna do the second part of this movement. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Now drop the opposite elbow. Hold the knee up high as your hip. Point the toe and kick.
Make sure everybody's kicking. Keep that leg up. You gotta keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
You got this.
Come on, it's gonna be on fire. Keep that leg up. There you go. Now kick. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Other side.
Cause I got you.
3, 2, 1, and go.
She ain't nothing gonna let her.
Sides, everybody go on the left leg. Come on. 15 seconds. I can see those legs going up. Right in there. Gluteus minimus and maximus going in. Woo. Yes. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Come on, Sable.
Drop the elbow.
Come on, drop that elbow. Get that leg up now. Kick. Point it out. Kick it out. There you go, Sable. Nope. Hold it up. Hold it up. Don't drop that knee. There you go. Keep it up there. Nope. Don't bring it down, Sable. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold that leg up. There you go. Keep that leg straight out. There you go, Candace. Come on, Michael. Y'all got it all the way through. Come on, Lex. You got it. Keep those legs up. That's all clue that shit. All right. All right. What we got next?
Jump squat.
Jump squat.
Jump squat. You want to come in? You want to come nice and soft? Jump squat.
You got 30 seconds.
Do not stop your motion. There's no stopping on the jump squat.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
And I go live up I want. Hey, so I'm gonna take a little drink. And I go do what I want. And I go wind up nice and light. And I go live up I want. You got no devices.
3 seconds.
Work hard, the harder. Work hard, the harder. Work hard, the harder.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I never trouble, never trouble me. How we don't have time to argue.
Here we go.
We just living the good life.
All right, that was round 1. We got 2 more rounds for y'all.
You don't know we already.
Walk it out. Walk it out. Remember, first exercise, we're going to walk the device with the shoulder tap. All right. All right, let's get into this little bit. 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, and Got 5 seconds on clock. Got 3, 2, and 1.
Who's ready for the fire hydrants? Y'all ready for the second round? Let's get it.
All right, turn out the right leg. Right leg. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Everybody see me and say we are kidding.
Got 15 seconds.
Everybody see me and say we are kidding.
Everybody's on the drop that elbow. All right. Check on everybody. Let's see. Holding those legs up. Holding them up. Keeping that knee up high. Don't bring it down. Keep it out. Keep it straight out. There we go. There you go, Michael. Work. Great job. Great job. All right. To the left side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drop that elbow. I know it burns. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job.
You go see what I say. That me mother, they make a pretty child. Me bumper about 3 seconds away. They're upon me, no losses, they have nothing on me. Oh, you want to sit down there. Oh, down there. Oh, just stay down there. Stay right there, stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. And tell me, look here.
Last round. How we doing, team? How you doing, Candace? Is that $1 million smile? There you go. After class, we giving away free smiles, y'all, to everybody. All right, get in position. We're starting round 3, final round, y'all. All right, quick talk, 3, 2, 1, and go. Working 1, 2, 1. There we go. Tap, tap. There we go. There we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job.
Jump it on the
Last
ground.
round of high kick. Let's get it.
You're full of
What
papa.
leg you son going with the right?
Jump it on the ground.
Right leg.
One. Get that money.
3,
That's what I
2,
see. Why?
1, and go.
Yeah, 6:30 and then it's one.
This is the money round.
Got the out of control.
Right now.
Just do it. You that you have a piece of me that I really like. It's sweet and I will hold it tonight, girl. You're cute and you know so. Girl, look so long when you hold that. Badam, badam, dum, dum. Girl, you hot explosion. Badam, badam, dum, dum. Any man that leave you. Badam, badam, dum, dum.
One.
Level
down.
Yeah. You're cute. You're best in love. Bend down. I'm just in you. I need your head. It's just in you. Turn around and not kiss. Cause you're blessed in love.
15 seconds.
Stick it for me.
Got 5, 4, 3, 2,
When you
and
walk
1.
it all on me, girl, you feeling up the vibe. So don't knock it down tonight. Girl, you making me feel alive and holding me tight. Stand down, you're best to me, girl. But stand down, and I'll do it properly. So I love slow down when you roll down. Badam, badam, badam. Girl, you hot explosion. Badam, badam, dum, dum. Any man that leave you. Badam, badam, dum, dum. Spotlight, never see. Yo, cause you know.
1.
You're best in love. Bend down and roll. I'm just in you. I need your head. It's just in you. Turn around, send a kiss. Cause you're blessing up. You're bad, you're cute, you're best in love.
You feeling what you're feeling? Come on.
And roll. I'm just in you.
10 seconds.
I need your head. It's just in you. Turn around, send a kiss. Cause you're blessing up. Send a kiss and wine.
Oh, jump squat, let's get it. Come on, right into it. Right into your jump squat.
And on the knees and wine. And on the knees and shake it. On the knees and shake it. On the knees and shake it. Shall bend up, I hope you don't break it. On the knees and shake it. On the knees and shake it.
My vitamin DJ outside.
On the knees and shake it.
We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, great job. We're going to finish off with the burnout of burpees. Y'all ready for the bonus round? We got one round. We're going to give y'all a 60-second break. We're going to come back, 1 round, 60-second burpees. Everything you got will be done, and then we'll start up the Q&A. How's that sound? Okay?
We'll give you a second to come down. 30 seconds. One round of burpees, you're gonna go all in. All in, okay? Walk it out, get your water.
She like man, we fried. Big right, this man.
Got 10 seconds.
Top right. She like man.
All right, we got 5,
Big right,
4,
this
3,
man.
2,
Top right. Big right, come inside when she
modified.
eyes open wide, she like how I drive the bell Big right, top right, you find it out, man, we fried, big right,
Yeah.
man, we fried,
So we got
you don't have to push up, we fried, big right, this man, we fried, top right, oh Michael, bubble on the bonnet, boy, just jiggle on the bonnet, boy.
what we got.
In BMW, yes, some kin gorilla pass have been Bokai. You know, Subaru, just bring the BMW, Vitara, Suzuki. Like man, we fried. Big right,
Got 3, 2, and 1.
top right.
Great job, everybody. Give yourself a round of applause.
Big right, this man,
All right.
top right, hello. Man, we
How's everybody doing? All right. Thumbs up. Great job, Lex. I see you enjoying yourself. Getting in. Let's go, ladies. All right. So, me and Monk told you that we're also going to do a Q&A today. I want to start it off with our special guest, Monk. He's going to give you a little bit of his background, tell you a little bit of his story, and then we're going to start going into a couple topics, okay? We're going to leave it open to discussion. So what I mean by that is we're going to, if you put your hand up, we can unmute people one at a time so it's less background noise, and then we can ask questions as we go. We're going to leave it open for the last part to be the Q&A. So save your questions if you need to write them down real quick, put them in your phone. Make sure you have that. Come on, come over here. Give them a proper introduction.
Okay, first, before an introduction, I want everybody to just go ahead and lay on your back.
Woo, a meditation.
Just go ahead and lay on your back and relax. I want you to let everything go at this time. So go ahead and kick your legs out, get heavy, sink into the floor, close your eyes, and we're just start with some gratitude. We're gonna catch that feeling tone of gratitude. Give your body thanks for even getting up this morning. Give your body thanks for being able to get through this tough workout today. And for the breath and for the life and for the experiences. Give your body thanks for healing while you sleep. Your body is constantly healing for you, doing the best it can, even though you may not treat it the way you should. You have to understand that we are miracles. Every second that we have is a miracle. So just relax. Bring your awareness to your body. Feel the physical sensations. Feel your heart beating. Feel your chest rising and falling. And just to allow it to slowly, naturally slow down. Allow your breathing to naturally slow down. And just be grateful. Be thankful that we have the opportunity every single day to make a new day, to make a better day, to grow, to learn. And I want you to share this gratitude with everybody else that's on this Zoom call right now. And share this love energy. hands. Feel that love energy. And whenever you're ready, you could slowly come back into the room, open your eyes, give yourself a stretch, a pat on the back. And give thanks for this date we had today together. We're able to share it together. You guys are amazing. I'm over here sweating. My heart is still beating heavy. So I know it was a pretty tough workout. So a little bit of background on me is I used to struggle with alcoholism. And through that, that struggle, I found meditation. And with the meditation, I transformed my whole life. I didn't know what it was doing at the time, but it started to shift my perception and my perspective on things. I've been sober for 12 years now. And through this process, thank you. Through this process, instead of living a selfish life, I started to live a selfless life. And I started to go in the direction of healing and helping other people heal through their traumas. So I became a meditation instructor because it was so powerful and impactful for myself. I just knew this transformation was possible for everybody. So I wrote a book, and if anybody wants my book, I'll send it to you PDF if you want. I'll have Kat set that up, but it's only about a 30 or 40 minute read, and it's called Love Over Fear, A Guide to Peace and Purpose. So it's 10 reference points that I talk about. And for instance, one is gratitude, how to live from a place of gratitude. So it's a guide. So you'll read the small paragraph, and then it'll be some steps you can take over here to live from that space. So it's a very short read, and it's a guide. It's a guide you can take anywhere you want to. It's not in print form yet, but it's going to be soon. So with that transformation of myself, I realized that everything starts internal. So your outside world is just an expression of your inside world. So whatever is going on in here expresses itself through your relationships, your career, what are you doing with your life right now, right? So whatever's in here expresses itself. So if you're around a bunch of people that don't support you, if you're around a bunch of people that you fight with all the time, if you're always in some kind of argument with somebody, you have to look in the mirror, because whatever you have in here is going to express itself on the outside, and it's going to create your life, basically. So what I did, and I started to actually learn how to love myself. I started to get love from other people. When I started to respect myself and my body, I started to get respect from other people. Until I did this for me, there's nothing I could do externally to get that. There's not enough money I could have. There's not enough cars I can get, enough women I can have to fulfill me, to have peace in my life, because there was no peace here. So what I do is I'm getting a course together around my book that I'm gonna send you guys. And if you have a PDF, I'll just send a PDF or your email or whatever, but is to help people. I can't heal people, but I could hold a space for people to heal. I can give them direction. They're gonna have to want it themselves. So, everybody knows that you can't change somebody. You know, just hold space for that person. Just like your grandma used to pray for you, she was just holding space for you until you came around and seen it for yourself. She didn't do anything for you except for hold that loving space, that unconditional love, which we all need to hold for ourselves, which we have the biggest problem holding. So I'm here with my brother Kat. We met, like I said, if your tribe does not support you, then you gotta look at yourself as far as creating that tribe. We always wanna blame other people and other circumstances, but it's really us that's creating all of it. So what happened in my journey when I was changing myself from inside out, because that's your foundation. A lot of people try to work the outside in. Well, I wanna lose some weight, but this is not changed and this is not changed. So you always go back to your conditioning, what you really believe about yourself. Until those beliefs are changed for real on the inside, whatever you want to do is not gonna happen. So if you look around and you see loving, supporting people in your circle, that means you're loving and supporting yourself as well. So through my journey, none of the other friends I used to sell drugs with, run the streets with, drink with, are not in my life. It's not because I pushed them away. It's because darkness cannot stay in the light, and light cannot shine in the darkness, right? So if I'm shining my light, anything around me that doesn't align with that is gonna just go away, like magnets pushing each other away. And new ones are gonna come in and attract. So you are who your circle is. So you got to be really aware of that. And it's really about being accountable. Like when Kat was lying earlier about not about me not remembering that exercise, he wasn't holding himself accountable, you see. See how that works? So it's always the man in the mirror. It's never not the man in the mirror, no matter what your circumstance is, but we can overcome whatever it is by unconditional love for yourself. If people say, oh, I love myself, but are your actions really saying that you love yourself? You're accepting bad relationships. You're treating your body bad. You're backstabbing, you're talking about people behind their back. Is it really saying you love yourself, right? So I am a life coach. I don't like to call it that, but transformational coach. And I just help people to see their own greatness. We're all expressions of God, all of us. We're all connected at the deepest level. We're all capable of doing amazing things. We just have to access that in ourselves. So that's a little bit about me. My name is Monk too, by the way. You probably already know that, but yeah, that's a little bit about me. And I'll give you the information to the book. I'll email it to you. And if you have any more questions about any type of coaching or training, and we're going to be collaborating together on body, mind, spirit coaching. It's going to be amazing because we can't fail. It's impossible. And that's a little bit about me. And I'm so glad you came on this call today. And I look forward to seeing you guys again.
Okay. So for those that didn't know Monk, that's the introduction to Monk. For those that don't know me, I'm Kat, the second half of this Batman Robin duo over here.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I thought I said I was Batman.
I'm Batman.
Okay, he'll be Batman today. I'll be Robin. Anyways, so my journey started around 2014, where I had a health scare. I was working in corporate America, 9 to 5. Had some health issues back then, where I was 80 pounds overweight. Started struggling with all these different things, and like Monk said, it was a point in my life where it was so much chaos within myself. That's what I was seeing on the outside, right? Like my life started to deteriorate in front of me, right? I started to drink more. I started doing all these other activities to suppress these emotions and feelings that I had within myself. Till one day I found myself in a hospital bed, in an emergency room, and they're thinking I'm having a heart attack, right? So through that journey, I had to reflect inward and see what was going on and seeing why I still wanted to be alive, right? Why do we want to be alive? Why do we want to enjoy this experience, right? And I looked up, and when I saw everything that I had in front of me, I had 4 beautiful sons, all healthy. I have a supporting wife. I have all these things, but I wasn't valuing all the things that I had in front of me. I was looking for something outward to fulfill me, right? So I started reflecting on life. I lost 70 pounds in 6 months just by cutting out alcohol, cutting out junk food, all the processed foods and everything like that. And now I really asked myself, just like Monk did, what is my purpose? What am I here to do, right? And when I had that conversation inward, the first thing God told me was, do what you love. And I was like, well, I love working out. I love helping people. I love inspiring, educating, and motivating people. And he said, then why aren't you doing that? So at that point, I realized that I had to leave corporate America and go back into the fitness world. I'm currently a strength and conditioning coach. I also am a competitive physique bodybuilder, and I help people make transitions into a plant-based lifestyle. So removing like the meat, the dairy from your daily lives, because as we can see through our family history, that's one of the things that we struggle with when it comes to high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, all these things that we keep, these cycles we keep seeing repeat itself. Somebody has to break it, right? And it's with the education that we get behind changing our nutrition, changing what we put inside of us, things start to change on the outside as well. I know at one point in my life, I was suffering from anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. And I didn't realize the food that I was putting into my body, I was absorbing the energy from the animals and everything that I was experiencing. Like, we fail to realize when we go to the store, we see everything packaged nice and pretty right in front of us, but we don't realize the energy that goes through that animal that we absorb, that suffering, that pain. And we all think it's just environment sometimes, which it can be, but it's also the energy that we put in our body from what we put into our gut, right? And
what is energy?
What is energy? Everything is energy.
Every single thing, everything you can
it's
see,
a transfer
everything
of
you
energy.
can't, your thoughts are energy.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important. What you think, you're actually creating something through the energy of your thoughts.
Yes. So that was part of my healing process, and that's how I ended up. That's the quick edited version of the story, because me and Monk can tell you a story and we'd keep you on here all day. But that's where my story started, and I continue to go into our community and educate people on all aspects of health, holistic health, right? Because just like Monk said, we have to heal ourselves as a community within ourselves. So we release these blockages that's been holding us back, that we pass down from generation to generation. And I saw that certain things I don't want to hand down to my kids that my parents handed down to me. I love my parents to death, but they went through certain things that they had to experience, and from my grandparents and so on, that those cycles have to stop sooner or later, right? And you can make that decision with yourself.
You have to realize everybody is conditioned. Every single person on this planet is conditioned, and they'll stay that way their whole life until they realize they are conditioned, right? So by the time you're a certain age, oh, I'm a black male, I'm this, I'm that. You're none of that. You're none of that. Society told you that. Your family, your peers, everybody told you that. No one even knows what race they are until they're told what race they are. That's how crazy it is, right? This is how we put everybody in boxes, and we become limited by the label that we were given. And then when we accept that label, then we limit ourselves from doing. A lot of people, especially in the older generations, being a black person, that thought they couldn't do something just because of that.
I don't have the education. I don't have the resources.
Just because of that. Yeah. Just like, no, black people can't do this. But it took people that knew they were unlimited to break through that and do great things. You see what I'm saying? We have to realize that we are limited. We have limited thinking. We are unlimited beings. We have to realize that. I forgot to say, I'm plant-based too. I haven't eaten meat in what, 8 years or so. But it's more than just a plant-based for me. It's about compassion. So I became vegan through meditation. So I made a connection with all of life, including animals. And these are the conditions that we put on what should be able to, what beings should suffer and which beings should not suffer. So to a lot of people that love people, they might not like black people, and it's okay for a black person to get shot in the street because they're black. But they love people, you see what I'm saying? It's like someone saying, I love animals, but then you're eating one at the same time. What animals are you talking about? What kind of love are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So through meditation, I became so connected with everything, I realized that the animals do suffer too. And I don't push that on anybody. Everybody's how they are right now. I'm just saying my truth is I connected with love at a deeper level. It went beyond species. It went beyond, I used to judge people for being gay. I used to judge people for being big. I used to judge people for all kinds of reasons. And I realized that was just a reflection of myself, my inner self. And now I don't judge people for anything. I know everybody is where they're at, and everybody's trying their best, but sometimes they need a little help and a little guidance so they can see how great they are, so they can get through these blockages and these things. And just like Cat, I'm the one that got Cat into his first bodybuilding competition. He didn't tell you that, right? I tried to force this dude for 2 years to try to get into a competition. So like yeah, whatever. Lying is not a good trait either, right? So I tried to get this dude to get in competition for 2 years, and I finally got him in. I've been doing it since I was 45. I'm 50 now, and I became a pro natural physique bodybuilder. Strict drug tests and all that. That's why we don't look all big and crazy, because we're natural, right?
We don't take the steroids.
We don't take the steroids. We don't take the shots. You know, they test you, they polygraph you, all that stuff. So you want to open it up for questions now?
One of the topics that we're going to be talking about today was lack of motivation. I know when I talk to people, it's like, well, you know, you guys start off like, say the people every January, right? We have those people that say, oh, starting January, you know, I'm going to lose 20 pounds and I'm going to do this and I'm going to get a gym membership and all that. And, you know, you start off good with some momentum, and then 2 to 3 weeks later, boom, done. I quit, right? And what I feel like, and through my own personal experience, is we have to understand that when we're excited about something, definitely engage yourself, but don't do it to the point where you burn yourself out so fast, y'all. And I talk to clients about this all the time. It's like, I need to do this every single day. And it's like, okay, I understand that, but how long can you keep that pace up, right? To the point where you burn yourself out or injure yourself or do something that gets you off track. So when we're talking about lack of motivation and staying focused, it's setting goals that are attainable and making sure that we break them down into small pieces each and every week where we can see the results, but we're moving forward as well so we don't burn ourselves out.
Consistency.
Consistency.
Just stay moving in that direction and you're good.
Yeah. How many of you, by a raise of hands, have been the person that say, oh, this upcoming January, I'm going to get the membership, I'm going to lose the weight, I'm going to do this. And then after 3 or 4 weeks, you guys are like, next year, right? Not even next month, next year.
I had a New Year's resolution that lasted about 2 hours.
It happens to the best of us, right? Also, like, we also have to think about how we look at things, how we value things. A lot of people always say, oh, I want to get in shape, right? I want to lose weight. But then why? We never get to the root, like me and Monk are talking about, getting to the root of what you really want, right? Finding that true essence of what I'm asking for. A lot of times we ask the universe for certain things and it presents us the opportunity to do it or access it, but then we receive it and that's not what we were asking for. So then we stray away from it. So what I would recommend to y'all is make sure you really understand what you're asking for. When you ask the universe for something, it will, by a law of attraction, it will give you whatever you ask for. And it's not always what you think it's gonna be.
Be careful what you ask for. That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
You take that red pill, man. You take that red pill, you in for a ride. So I need to ask for one volunteer to give me what do they do the first 15 minutes of their morning? Any volunteers?
Raise a hand, raise a hand. Sable, I'm gonna volunteer you.
Look, everybody's like, I ain't saying nothing.
Hold on, I'm gonna get Sable. Sable is gonna be, I'm gonna unmute you, Sable. Hold on. You're unmuted. There you go. Can we hear Sable? Say something.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, well.
So give me a rundown of the first 30 minutes of your morning.
First 30 minutes. Well, just to start, for those who don't know me, I am a mother of 2 and a teacher, and I'm currently in school right now. So the first 30 minutes of my day, I wake up, and that's like my meditation time, just to sit there and listen to nature, listen to silence with no kids saying, mommy, what can I have for breakfast? And I find a motivational video on YouTube and I listen to that for like the first basically 30 minutes of my day. Some days I'll drink tea. And usually I'll do this before I work out. So I work out with Kat at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on my Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do a run with my kids. But every morning when I wake up, my routine is to
see that is beautiful.
Just get my mind right.
That is beautiful. That's exactly how you're supposed to start your morning. Most people do not do that. Most people get up and instantly start worrying about what they have to do.
Be honest. Most people get up and they get on this and they start looking at social media.
Yeah, besides that, all the garbage, right? But the first thing to do when you get up in the morning, first thing I do is I gratitude first thing. Be thankful for right when your feet touch the ground. And then I go to my meditation
Why is that
spot.
so important though?
Because it starts your day off on a trajectory, right? Yeah. Of gratitude and thanksgiving for your day and what's gonna happen in this day, right? Instead of getting up worried or getting up rushing around trying to get out the house, slow it down, right? Start your day off with gratitude. Start your day with meditation with there's an app I can recommend for you guys. It has every topic in the world. Just
even off the top of your head?
Insight Timer.
Timer, y'all.
Yeah, INSIGHT timer. And even if it's 5 minutes, it sets your day off on a different trajectory, right? It starts your day off in a peaceful, more calm place when you get into traffic, when you start to deal with stressful situations. you're just in a different spot. So I really recommend at night before you go to sleep, put on something that you can go to sleep on, because the in-between phase where you're up and sleep, if you're watching the news or watching TV, it's the worst thing you could ever do, because your subconscious mind is taking all this in. A lot of people have nightmares and things like that because they fall asleep watching crazy stuff on TV. So what I do at night is I put on some type of meditation and I go to sleep on that, so my subconscious mind can be getting programmed with good stuff. And then when I get up, I do the same thing before I start my day. And I think that's the two most important times of the day to be with God, to be in that still space before you go to sleep and when you get up. And I think it'll change your life just doing those two things.
Yeah.
I just want to add too, I'm an artist, but recently when I wake up and I do listen to some affirmations, I started like at my journal, and like I'll write a word on here that says unbroken, but I'll jot down every affirmation that I feel like for me is talking to me, and just so I can read this throughout the day, like, or before I work out, or any time in life throughout the week where I'm feeling unmotivated, I just look to my little journal. And every day I have a page where I write a new word that I feel like, touch me when I'm listening to something. I'll do that in bold, and then I'll do little affirmations throughout the whole page. It's like my little journal.
And Saba, with your affirmations, it's super, super important when you say your affirmations to really take your time and to feel whatever that affirmation is. It's really about that feeling that goes with that word. The word's important to a point, but it's really because different languages have different words for different things, right? But it's the feeling tone that goes with that word. So what are you feeling with that word? If you're saying whatever affirmation it is, try your best to feel that, even if it's not present in your life right now. Mm-hmm. Try to feel that, and that's what's going to bring it into your life. So a lot of people just read affirmations like, I am this, I am that, they just read it. There's no feeling behind it. They're just reading words. So pause, feel it, every word. If you got to say it over and over, the same affirmation over and over until you feel it, do that. It's super important.
And just to add on to what Monk was saying, it's you have to think about, before I go into this world that's going to have so many distractions and things going on, I need to fill up my cup and make sure that my foundation is solid, right? Because we're constantly getting images thrown at us, bombarded. When it comes to social media, when it comes to the news, when it comes to friends, family, all this kind of stuff, all these thoughts that are distractions, right? So we have to really start our day with understanding what we want our purpose to be for that day. And with the kids being asleep, if you have kids, because I have 4 sons myself, once we won't tell them how many kids you got. But once that day gets started and you got to play parent and you got to run errands and you got to go to work, that's not the best time to get grounded, right? Can you get grounded? Yes, but starting our day off, giving us 30 before we get into our daily routine to make sure that we have all our thoughts in place and we actually take that positive energy and watch it play throughout our day. Have any of us ever woke up late for work, or the alarm didn't go off and then we were in a rush?
Panic, and straight panic.
Everything throughout that day seems like it's been rushed or out of place? By a show of hands, can I get some hands going up if you've ever experienced that? And that whole day kind of plays out like it's a chaotic day, right? Why? Because I woke up late, I had to grab myself, I forgot my lunch, I forgot to do this. Now, think about the other aspect. What if I strategically plan my day to be good, right? How would my day play out then? All the good things would play out.
Perfect example. Have you ever been in such a wide open, just loving space where nothing can bother you? Have you ever been there? Where you just left the day and you were so high, it didn't matter if someone cut you off, it didn't matter. Nothing. It couldn't take you out of this spot, right? This space. And during that day, I promise you, everywhere you went, people were smiling at you, were saying hi to you. That energy that you were giving off was making your whole day play out like this. Now, let's flip it around. You go out and you're in a stinky mood. You got in a fight with somebody and you're walking. Now someone's going to cut you off, honk at you, flip you off. You're going to get stuck in a line at the grocery store. You're going to be pissed off. It's just going to snowball until you lose your mind. And I'm telling you, if you're super aware of where you are energetically, you're going to see the results of that. So if you go throughout your day and people keep doing stuff to you, check yourself and see where you're at. Because once you change that energy, I promise you, your energy is going to change. And that's when they say, well, if that person comes in and he lights up the room every time, he's just bringing that light. You bring that light, you can change the energy of an entire room. Bring that love, switch it up one time. But it all starts with us, ourselves, on a personal level. What we want to experience outside, we need to experience on the inside. We can't be walking around mean and nasty and want to experience love and joy and compassion from everybody else.
So do we have any other questions? I know Candace is always good for a question or two. You got any questions, Candace?
No, I just think I want to say that this is really, really beautiful. I think it's beautiful on a lot of levels. It's beautiful to see men speak like this. And then just, you know, how you had us lie down and be grateful. And I, you know, tears were coming to my eyes. It was just thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you for being here.
That's beautiful.
Thank you for participating.
If anybody else wants to connect on social media as well, I would love to connect with all of you. If you have social media, if you have an Instagram, mine is monk_eternal, MONK_eternal, and I'll follow you back.
I'll post it, for those that don't know, I'll post it on our GroupMe page. Mine, for those that don't follow me on IG currently, it's Cat, C-A-T Fitness, one word, 3 on IG, Cat Fitness on YouTube, Cat Fitness on Facebook. You throw in Cat Fitness, you're gonna see this face pop up like this.
You're gonna see this ugly mug right here.
So we're gonna be putting more classes together like this because this is where our spirit has been taking us. We're gonna be doing more announcements of live events because obviously they're changing protocol for, you know, social gatherings and stuff like that. We were supposed to be meeting at the lake today, but it wasn't
They
gonna
shut
happen.
it down. They shut the lake down.
It wasn't gonna happen at the lake, so we got to meet at the park.
This turned out perfect.
Yeah, it actually did. It was a perfect spot. So we want to keep you all updated on all the events that we do. If you guys can follow us on social media and send us your email, for those that, if I already have your email, we're good to go. But for those that that we don't currently have your email, so when we have future events, we can see flyers, location, everything like that. If you could shoot us a DM of your email so we have that on file for future events. We'd love to have you come out in person. The energy is even, you think it's good on the Zoom, when you meet us in person, it's on a whole nother level. So we want to definitely create the space for those that want to heal themselves on a deeper level. Not just, I mean, we love working out. That's one of our passions, but we want to help our community heal on another level, on a more holistic, inner, deeper level. And we were providing that space for everybody.
Well, people don't understand. Trauma can be passed on through your genes. I don't think people understand that. So it's called epigenetics. You can have trauma passed down 14, 15, 16 generations. Think about what was going on back there with Black people generations before us. How much trauma was involved? And, you know, and they wonder why we walk around with all these chips on our shoulders and stuff. It's just stuff that we need to heal, and we can stop it with our generation. We can release that from our generation. You can release that so it no longer gets passed down. We can stop it. And that's what we need to do. And it all starts with healing ourselves. We heal ourselves, the generations to come will come through different. They won't come through with the same trauma that we have. They won't come through with the same
Come out on a higher, they'll stay on a higher
frequency. They'll come out on a higher vibration than we did. So that's why it's so important. You want to change the world, you have to change yourself. That's it, period.
Yeah.
Your responsibility is you, and that helps change the world as a whole. Collectively, we are a whole. And in order to change the collective, we have to change the individual.
Yeah.
So if anybody else wants my book, like I said, you won't be disappointed, I promise you. It will help you so much. It's free. Just make sure I get your email. I'll send you the PDF. And then all I want from you is some feedback. That's it. It only takes you 30 or 40 minutes to read.
Okay. So we won't take up your whole Saturday. We're leaving up for a couple more questions. Anybody out there? Another question? Oh, okay. What's up, Candace?
Oh, she on fire now.
Okay, so my question is, how are you all going to keep it so like personal when you like blow up on a much bigger level? Because if you guys keep doing this is so powerful. I mean, just so like, I don't want to be like 2 years from now and you know, you have millions of people running.
We always going to be with the people that roll with us from day one. You're a day one. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
The day one's always going to be in.
access. Yeah.
We gotta give you something special for the day ones. The day always has some day one attached to their
day one T-shirt.
You know, the day one. That's it.
You're like, where you get that T-shirt? You ain't a day one.
You ain't. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Any other questions? Oh, Sable, go ahead and unmute.
Okay, so my question is, when we're talking about mind frame, mindset, meditation, and giving gratitude, how do you keep that in mind during the hard times? Specifically like today when we're doing the fire hydrants and you feel like you're dying.
Ooh, the fire hydrants is fire. Who liked the fire hydrants? Who hated them? I don't know which one should I say?
How do you get through that and keep
But look, all I guaranteed was it was going to change your life. I didn't say which way it was going to change it. I just said it was going to change your life, and it did, I promise you.
On a real tip, it's like, you gotta think, even through those fire hydrants, like it was burning, right? It was like, it was taking that muscle to a whole nother level. But you gotta think, when I'm doing anything that's psychological like that,
it's non-resistance.
It's also, it's like, it has to end, right? It's only gonna be another 5 seconds, I got this. And you reconfirm that within your mind, you're like, I got this, I got 5 seconds in me, I can do this, I can make it through it, right? And usually that's personally what I do inside my head, even though my leg feels like it's about to fall off. And I'm like, oh my God, what is Monk got us doing today?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I do. The key to getting through those is resistance is the cause of all suffering, right? When you say this hurts and you don't want it, it's gonna hurt more. I promise you. When you look at it, it's just a sensation. Like this is just a sensation I'm feeling right now. Don't put good or bad on it. I promise you, you're going to be able to do a lot more. Yeah. When you resist anything, it just fights back.
Oh, yeah.
And believe me, I was feeling everything you was feeling. I'm a trainer, and I don't usually do those. So I was tender. It was hot. But I kept going because I just, right in that moment, I'm just like, okay, it's just a sensation. I'm not going to call it bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call it painful. It's just a sensation. So you get to work through it like that. It takes practice. You ain't gonna do it on the first one.
Thank you. I was trying to break it down in my mind as far as, okay, it's only 30 seconds of my day. 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
30 seconds of my day. I'm gonna be thankful.
You can even break down like this. This is the best 30 seconds of my day. Even go further with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else? Any other hands? Any questions, comments, concerns? No? Okay, we'll leave it on that tip.
Man, we love you all. Thank you so much for coming out.
From the bottom of my heart, whether y'all know it or not, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all support each and every time we have an event. And we will keep you updated. We're going to do these a lot more often, y'all.
Oh, we're going to be everywhere.
We're going to be popping up in different locations, different cities. So we'll keep you updated with all the different events. I was about to say, if they want any...
Don't ever touch me like that again.
You're so sensitive sometimes. If they want to get a hold of you for meditation classes or anything like that, how can they get a hold of you besides social media?
Well, my email is jccmonk@gmail, jccmonk@gmail. And then I also have a landing page. It's monketernal.com. But it'd probably be better if you hit me by email. You can check out the landing page too. And then my Instagram is monk_eternal.
And then those for my website, www.catfitnesswellnesscenter.com. Like I said, once again, Facebook, Cat Fitness, YouTube, Cat Fitness, IG, Cat Fitness 3, and then Gmail, Cat Fitness Wellness Center at gmail.com.
Do you see the theme?
Come on. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we will see you in the next workout. All right. Peace out.